Welcome back, everyone, to Halloween Haunts 365. I'm Jared.
And I'm Terry.
And I'm too far over. Come on over. Blocking my clerk shirt. All right, so this is long overdue because we've been trying to get with Rick Paulton from the Whole Damn Enchilada podcast to do this Factory of Terror Friday the 13th review. So we're only a month behind on this one. It's fine, though. But before we get to him, a word from our sponsors. Tours is coming to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania for the 2025 haunt season. This tour, we have 5 haunts, 3 days, at one low price that you will not find anywhere. We will be visiting Castle Blood, Portals of Fear, On the Hills Estate Street Park, Fright Farm, and Crawford School of Terror. Make sure you get your tickets now at terrortours.rip. You will not be sorry. Let's go have some fun. All right. So we're going to bring on our team member, Rick Paulton, from the Whole Damn Enchilada podcast. How you doing tonight, sir?
What is up, brother? Living the dream. Living the dream.
We've been waiting a month to do this.
Yeah. It's all good. I mean, you guys have been really busy. You guys got like multiple haunt episodes out a week. I wake up in the morning and I'm surprised with a Halloween Haunts 365 episode in my queue. It's all good.
For an off season?
Yeah, for an off season. So after we do this will be our 15th off season haunt video.
Right? Yeah, that's crazy. It's great though. Like, I mean, shit. Hopefully we'll come to a day where there is no off season and there'll be always something going on every weekend, you know?
That's right. Someone open. All right.
Awesome.
What?
That would be awesome.
Yep. So Factory of Terror, date of this review is June 14th, 2025. Yes, it's late. It's later than we ever do it. But why not have the man who went on it? So I'm going to play the little walkthrough I made. Ready?
Oh, okay, cool. Hell yeah.
You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change, looking for pain. Pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane. Pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test and expect nothing less. You check as I'm chess, what's happening next? Yeah. You got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson. He got a new engine from pain, it's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just bold and obsession. All in his possession, you got their attention. I leave an impression and take a redemption. Just kill, no discretion. Your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression. You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try the chains, you can say no, free me. So he's been looking for somebody who could save him, instead of searching inside for what they gave him. A strong will, strong mind.
Right on.
Yeah.
That was a great time, man. It really was. It's awesome.
I love when the haunts have the extra stuff, like the axe throwing, the bars, whole hidden dance floor.
Yeah. That place is huge. It's they had the world record for. They call it the longest haunt, and I think it's bullshit because it's 4 haunts plus that non-manned haunt that's there, and they call it the longest haunt, but they add all of those together. That's not fair. You know what I mean? It's great though. No, it is awesome. I love the place. It's like one of my favorite places in the world. But I don't think it's the longest haunt.
It's better than 20 minutes and you're going home.
Oh, no doubt. Yeah, each one of the haunts are 10 to 17 minutes, I think. Something like that. So they're all decent sized haunts, but they're individual. It's like 5 different haunts. So I don't think you can call it the longest haunt. But
there's a few out there that say longest haunt, but who knows? Until I see the Guinness record right by it, then we're in.
Well, they claim they had the Guinness record.
All right,
but that might be because other people never went for it. That's more what it sounds like, So not any longer haunts, individual ones for sure.
Oh yeah. I mean, shit, we're in Laurel's for a half hour and it's just one haunt.
Yeah, there you go. See, that counts more of a longer hunt, in my opinion.
Yep. So the first one you went in, they had two open, right? The Forsaken Asylum and the Abyss.
Yes, which were the same two from the St. Patty's Day hunt, but I was kind of excited about that because when I talked to the people to find out which haunts were open, they told me that those two are open because the other two or three, two and then the non-manned haunt, I don't remember what they called that, are getting totally reconstructed. So all kinds of new stuff coming for this new season. So I'm pretty excited about that.
Yeah, I checked out their website. They just had the old attractions up, and you can't buy tickets yet.
Yeah, they'll be the same names. They're just going to be doing different things. And even in the Abyss part, they added a bunch of when I was there for St. Patty's Day, it was pretty much a blackout maze is all it was. But they started to redo everything, and that's coming along, and it's going to be really fun when it comes back in the regular season.
Yeah, these haunts are killing me with no schedules.
Yeah.
But I got the key schedule I was waiting for today. That's top secret. I cannot talk about that. All right, so let's play the scoring video for the Forsaken Asylum. All right.
All right. Yeah.
First time I've done scoring. Oh, I redid the scoring videos too.
Cool.
Yeah, so we got not all new, but a little more graphics, a little more detail.
Right on. I like the slashes better than whatever you used to have. I don't even remember what you used to have.
I don't even know. I thought about chainsaw zings, but it was so short you didn't know what it was.
Yeah.
So
you guys have gunshots? Was it gunshots?
Yep, I had gunshots for a while.
I like the it's a lot better.
I've been trying to I got a new knife. I might take it to some steel and see what that sounds like. Maybe record that. All right, so actors, you went a 5. Slasher theme, so we had all your favorite slasher icons as well as victims strewn throughout. Ghostface, Michael, Leatherface, a SH, best looking for sure, and of course the birthday boy and his mom.
Yep.
Very cool.
Ash, that's what that says.
There we go. Oh yeah, look, if you put the A there, yeah. Look at that. Stupid Google Docs.
I was like, huh, what does the SH stand for? No, Ash. Yeah, they had 2 Ashes, and one of them looked just like the movie. I don't know if I sent you a picture with them, but he looked great. He had the hand chainsaw and the boomstick. And there was another guy that was dressed as Ash, had a full beard, blonde hair. And I'm like, that doesn't, no, what are you doing? But the other one was so good, I overlooked the crappy one. There's Ash. Yeah. Yeah, he was really good. And then, as soon as you got on the site, there were people walking around like victims, slashed up and bleeding and dying, and they're walking up to you begging for help, and then following behind them you'd see the different slasher icons Otis from House of 1,000 Corpses, so on and so forth. But yeah, they were really cool, and I was gonna dress up myself, but they were leery about me doing it because they were afraid that people would think I worked for them, and I had to agree to not drink if I dressed up, and I decided I wanted to have a couple adult beverages. So I didn't want to be in costume all day.
Yeah, that's tough. Did they have a Freddy?
Probably not.
I can't remember.
Then
I
they
know I
did it.
seen a really sweet Freddy cosplayer at the haunted house restaurant when I was up there. Oh man, he had like this. It was like a latex or not latex mask or whatever, the silicone mask, so it moved with his face, and he had the syringe gloves. I don't remember if they did have one. They did have one, but it wasn't nowhere near as good as that one.
All right, then they can keep that 5.0.
Yeah.
It's my show. I'll do what I want.
Yes.
Duration 10 minutes, so that's a 5. Fear factor, many screams. Unfortunately, no snakes like St. Patty's.
My wife's afraid of snakes, so on St. Patty's, the guy's walking up to her with handfuls of snakes that are moving.
No.
And she was just, it's the same haunt, and it's a 10-minute haunt. She was gone through the whole thing in like 3 minutes. But I'm dying, running behind the guy, just laughing my ass off. And she was like, what does snakes have to do with St. Patty's? And like, she doesn't realize that's a thing, you know?
Yeah.
You need to bone up on your Irish history.
Read a book, lady.
Yeah.
Lighting a 5, making the costumes a 5, immersion. Still had some silent elements with the movie slashers, the various victims getting bloody throughout really added to it. Very awesome. Intensity of 5, more fun than intense, which is also good.
Yeah.
Scenes of 5, sound of music 5. Music throughout the entire complex is amazing.
Special effects 5. Great mix of animatronics and practical effects.
There you go. Giving it a 5. The fun throughout makes this a 5 for sure. So you didn't have a third favorite scene, but your second favorite scene was the lab scene.
Yeah.
And your first favorite scene is the slide, always the slide.
Yeah, because I mean, dude, it's a slide. It's fun. It breaks up everything in the middle. There's a part where you can walk down, but why would you?
Right. That was
Why
like
would you? Come
Hell's
on,
Gate.
Hell's Gate had a slide?
They had a slide, and they asked everybody when you got up there, do you want to take the slide or steps? I'm like, the slide. Is there any other way? Like, that's so stupid.
And they have these like gimmicks that you like slide, you know, like a carpet kind of thing, so you go even faster. Oh, it's so fun.
Oh, nice. So it's a long slide then if they have carpet.
Yeah, no, it's big. Yeah, I wouldn't
That's
be able to say how tall for sure, but you go pretty fast.
Because I remember Brighton Asylum
Yeah, they had a
5 or 6 years ago had a little slide, but it literally dumped you on your ass and there's chainsaws all around.
Oh, that's cool.
It was cool. Remember that?
Oh, I do.
As soon as you went thump, they were starting. So you're trying to get your fat ass. Well, I'm trying to get my fat ass up and out of there. All right. So the Abyss was the next one. Let's play that scoring video you sent over. Awesome. All right.
Right on.
There we go. Actors went a 5, much better than St. Patty's Day. More scenes, ready to go. Way more actors. One negative is the parties in front took way too long and everyone got jammed up.
Yeah. So it was like a big Congo line through the whole thing, and everybody was stuck together, and you know, which was, I mean, it was cool in parts though, because like last time, like I said, it was just a blackout maze, but this time you could actually see the scenes, and it's this whole underwater theme, and like there's this room with like mermaids and cool stuff like that, and you got to actually look at some of that stuff, so it was kind of cool. And one thing they did this for this event is you could go through as many times as you wanted, so we could have went back, we just didn't.
The bar's called.
Yeah, we were just hanging out, singing horrible karaoke, and found out I was really good at the axe throwing though. Never did.
There you go.
Beast.
Yeah, I'm unrealistically good at axe throwing too. I have to we gotta pause real quick. All right, that should went off with a hitch. Little delay. So duration 9 minutes, that's a 5. So are all the haunts basically 9-10 minutes?
Yeah, give or take. Yeah.
So that brings you to 40.
Yeah,
50 if you do the unmanned.
Yeah, and that one was a lot cooler this year too. I don't know if you have a thing for that or anything, but that was like, it was almost like a real haunt. There was no actors, but the animatronics are there, and they jump out. If you don't know where they're coming from, and since everything's different, it's a lot different. Like before, it was just like photo ops throughout the whole thing, but it's like scenes, actual real scenes, but no actors, but animatronics.
Gotcha.
So they did this time, I think when I first went there, I don't think it really should have counted as another attraction, but this time I think it does.
Okay. I didn't count it just because it's an off season. We weren't really worried about it. Lighting of 5, lit much better. Still dark, but good dark. Where last time was just blackout, mostly with limited actors.
Yeah.
Makeup and costumes a 5. Immersion of 5. Intensity of 5. Scenes of 5. Sound and music of 5. And then special effects took a 4. You took a point off because the giant Bruce the Shark wasn't working.
Yeah, I was upset. Because it's like I said, it's a whole underwater theme. It's like pirate ships and all this stuff, and they got a pirate bar next to it. And when you're exiting the haunt, there's a giant shark that comes out and tries to eat you, and he's really cool looking. And then after you get scared by that, you can take pictures with them afterwards, and it's really cool. But he wasn't working. He was like blocked off.
Oh wow! Especially for the 50th anniversary.
Yeah, no doubt. So yeah,
Maybe
they lose a point for that.
Maybe like the real Bruce. Maybe he's broken.
He could be. Yeah.
Shark is down. So give it a 4.9. Your third favorite scene was the mermaid room. Second favorite scene was the cabin scene complete with Mrs. Voorhees.
Yeah, she was hanging out in there. They did a really good Mrs. Voorhees. You could see her on the dance floor. She was walking around there. She did a real good job.
Awesome.
Really took the whole thing serious, and all of the actors, they were the icon actors. They really took their part serious. They didn't break character. They were really cool.
Awesome. And then the first favorite scene was the laser swamp room. Those are always a good time.
Yeah, and that one's really cool. It's because it's big and it looks cool. And yeah, it's fun.
Very cool. All right, so activities of 5 because you got axe throwing, dance floor, karaoke, bowling, light up dance floors, and DJs.
Yep.
That's insane for an off season.
Yeah.
Atmosphere of 5, a horror rave from the time you walk in the door.
Definitely. There's music play, and there's different music in different parts, and that's another part about the Sound of Music. They really, block it off so like you're going to hear what they want you to hear in the different parts. It's not just like all blending together. That takes some kind of skill.
It does. How these sound technicians do it, I'll never know.
Yeah, you take 2 steps and you're in a whole different world of sound, and it's crazy.
It's insane now. Price $25.
Yeah, we didn't go with the VIP because like I said, I wanted to have a couple beers and stuff. So I figured if we had a couple beers in line and bullshitted, I hadn't seen my sister in a while. So, it didn't matter to wait, and the waits weren't bad in the lines either, so that's why we usually get the VIP, but we didn't this time.
Yeah. So, I mean,
That's not a bad price at all.
no, because that's less than $1 a
yeah.
minute for all the attractions. So that's a 5.
Yeah, we were
Food.
there all night. Yeah, it was great.
They only had pancakes? What are we doing here?
Yeah, they were doing these pancakes, and they like with like different like toppings and like chocolate chips and fruity pebbles and all these different variations of pancakes, and like little mini pancakes. It looked really cool, and if like you were high, it'd probably be really sweet. But I don't do that. I mean, I don't think they would mix well with beer, but like
Yeah.
yeah. But
That's
they have
fun.
that. They usually have a thing where you could there's a couple real close places that'll deliver. They're not on site, but they bring the food pretty quick. They didn't have any of that, and so I don't know. But everybody looked like they were digging the pancakes. I know they smelled really good and they looked really good. I didn't eat any of it.
I'm down. I've had waffles at a haunt, not pancakes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and just like crazy different toppings, like fruit and chocolate, like dessert, very dessertish.
Yeah, the waffle we had a Markov, so normal size waffle, but it was stacked with like 4 inches of whipped cream and chocolate syrup and chocolate chips.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with that.
No, man, that was amazing. That was after I ate the burger, after I had the fries,
After you had another burger.
after I had another burger, after I had hot chocolate, after I had like 7 of those waters. Dude, we were in Markov's from 6 p.m. to 2 a.m.
Yeah, that's kind of how this was too. Like we weren't there quite that late because I had a little bit of a drive, but I think we were there till midnight though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So haunted attraction overall 4.9, giving it a 4.99, 999999.
If Bruce is working, they get the full 5. It's all that's the downfall.
You got to have the Great White working on Jaws History Day.
And especially it's a slasher weekend too.
Right.
And I don't care what anybody says. Jaws is a slasher movie.
Yeah, he was killing people.
Yeah, and the way he was killing people, like in the shadows, like you don't know, you don't see him, like you would with Jason or whatever. Yeah, he's definitely a slasher.
You didn't see him till what, 45 minutes in?
Yeah,
You saw a little roll when he hit Kittner, but other than that, nothing. What are your thoughts?
That sounds like a fun haunt.
I know.
Oh, it's
To get there.
great. You got to
Listen,
get there.
Next time.
We're working on. We got a lot of shit going on this year.
I'm saying if you guys took not even a whole week, a weekend in Cleveland, I can get you to like 4 or 5 of these things, and like I know enough of the owners where I can get us right to the front of the line and in and out. All you would need is like a hotel in Cleveland for like a couple days. You wouldn't even need a whole week, and I can make it happen.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Drive back Monday.
Drive.
Or fly.
You know how many points I got? I can grab another one.
We fly back.
Well,
we could even
I'm
fly
6
back.
minutes away from the airport, so bam, bam.
Yeah, we just drove to Myrtle Beach. Now we're driving to North Carolina in August.
Yeah.
I think we'll fly there next year.
Okay.
Yeah, we're full up this year. We got North Carolina. We've got Pittsburgh
And Dallas.
and Dallas.
Nice.
You're more excited about the fucking stadium than anything.
The stadium.
Yeah, I'm
She's
a
a Cowboys
Cowboys fan.
Oh, okay, cool. That's weird, but right on.
Yeah.
I couldn't do it. There's no way.
They haven't mattered since the 90s, so it really doesn't matter anymore.
One of these days. One of these days.
I could. That'd be a deal breaker. Could be like the hottest girl in the world. I couldn't do it. If she was a fan of the team up north, not a chance. Not a chance.
So did the Browns pick a quarterback yet, or they still got 7 in the
I
quarterback?
got like 7 hanging out. We don't know what we're gonna do. They think they're gonna get Arch Manning next year.
Like, if you trade all the quarterbacks, maybe you can get enough first-round picks to get up there.
Oh, we got an extra one. So
Yeah, that's true.
and it's from what'll probably be a bad team. So we should have 2 of the top 5 picks next year.
There we go. And plenty of quarterback rooms to trade when people start getting hurt this season.
Nobody wants to trade for those bums.
Dude, Kenny Pickett can come in clutch if someone's hurt.
You got him a Super Bowl ring with your guys.
Dude, he didn't play bad. He had one weird little snap. The rest, he was throwing touchdowns.
We'll see.
I mean, it's not hard with the best.
I don't expect it to be good. I don't expect to be paying too much attention to football this year.
Yeah. I'm gonna have Phillies playoffs. I'm gonna have Eagles football, and then all these haunts. I'm gonna have like an earbud in my ear. We're going through all this shit.
There you go.
Damn right, making the playoffs. Way too early to be talking about that, but that's okay. All right, you got anything left to say about Factory of Terror?
No, it's just a blast. I went there for the first time last year, was it? And I was just amazed. I was texting you the whole night I was there, like, dude, this is the greatest place in the world. It's like Disneyland for haunters, and like four real stellar haunts, crazy stuff that you just don't see other places. You got the bars, you got the bowling, you got the everything to do, and it's just so much fun. If I'd go there every week if I could.
Well, they got season passes. I saw that on the website.
And their season passes are good for Akron because one bought the other one. I don't know which one did the buying, but Akron, they're owned by the same company, Akron Haunted Schoolhouse and Laboratory.
Okay.
So like I said, you come here for a week and we can get you the schoolhouse, which is like a 50-year-old haunt, one of the oldest haunts in the country. And then we can get you to the Factory of Terror. That's going to take one night, though. And then we could do Chippewa, and we could do Nightmare Cleveland, and we could, do a couple of random other ones. And
I got to get the Dent.
I can make it happen.
If I'm in Ohio, we got to get the Dent and the Haunted Hoochie.
Yeah, but see, that's what I'm saying. That should be another trip for Southern Ohio,
Right.
Because those are 4.5 hours away from here.
I got you.
Right.
So if you did that as another trip,
Break it up in quads.
And Columbus you can include in that part because it's not terribly far from Dent.
Okay.
Or a lot closer to Dent than we are. So, but yeah, two weekends, and we can get you to about probably 15 Ohio haunts that are amazing. But in 3 days, I can get you to 5 or 6 top-notch, well, what I think are top-notch haunts. I've never been out of the state. But hey, I listen to your show every week, and whenever you ask what your dream haunts are, a lot of ours come up.
Yeah, they do. Definitely fear Columbus and Dent, no doubt.
I heard somebody talking about Chippewa last week, week before, something.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's good stuff.
So you said you're trying to make one of the nights for the tour, right?
What's that?
You're trying to make one of the nights for the Terror Tour?
Yeah, I want to get up there to do that castle one that you had the interview about like a week or two ago. That just sounded like so cool. So I want to get up there for one of the nights of the tour so I can hang out with you for a minute and and see whatever haunt you're doing at that point. But otherwise, if I don't do the castle one, then I'm gonna come back like a week or two later because that just sounded like the coolest thing ever.
Yeah, he's done like one night ticket.
Yeah,
so you would just have to drive to the hotel and take the bus with all of us, come back, and be easy.
Right. Well, maybe we can work something out. Yeah, because I can't do 2 days. I'm out of paid time off.
Oh, yeah.
So
that's the problem. I'll be out of it come October 31st.
So that you made that video for the Terror Tours that we watched the advertisement video, right?
Yep.
Man, that video makes Pittsburgh look like LA, man.
I know. It wasn't my footage. Yeah.
Well, whoever did that, it doesn't look like that. I've been there. Those buildings are real. It's just that angle that they shot it from makes it look so much bigger than what it is.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's a nice town. It's a little town. Not much going on. I don't know. Pretty.
Yeah, it should be an interesting.
Very aggravating to drive around. So that's why you want to do this Terror Tours thing and get on that bus.
That's right.
Because
one low price.
You want to drive around.
5 VIP haunts and no driving.
Yeah, can't beat that with a stick.
Hell no. All right, brother. I'm going to get out of here and let her finish up her work.
Okay, awesome, guys.
Thanks for coming on, man.
Thank you.
No problem. I'm going to get back to watching my crappy Hellraiser movie for my review that's tomorrow.
And make sure everyone goes and follows the Whole Damn Enchilada podcast on Facebook and YouTube.
Yeah, and check out the website. So we got clothes. Look at that, shirts.
Oh, that's a nice shirt there.
Fancy. Yeah, it's good stuff.
Yeah, that website's good, ain't it?
Yeah, I like it. Very easy.
A lot better than the other piece of shit that was there.
For my non-technological self that doesn't know how to do too much of anything.
And the shit comes fast.
Oh, very fast. Like less than a week.
Yeah. I need to get a white hat now that I'm thinking about it. I made a white hat, and then I'm going to make a red hat with the Black Haunts logo. Change it up a little bit. Have like an away jersey.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
Here's an idea. Red polo with the Black Haunts thing, the away jersey. Why am I just thinking about this? I can't do a white polo. I'll stain it.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I know. I can't wear white shirts either.
I have a white Rocky t-shirt, and I wore it to a birthday party, and I'm eating pizza like super concentrated.
No matter how careful I am, it's
It just ends up on the shirt.
You did good though.
I did. I think I made it out of there without red sauce on there.
You made it out unscathed.
Right. Oh, all right, man. Go watch your movie. I appreciate you jumping on with little warning.
Right on. Yeah, I think we did all right. It's been a while since I was there, so I had to try to remember everything. But
I thought about just not doing it because it was so long. But you know what? It's a Wednesday episode. What's the hurt?
Yeah, hell yeah. Those are good. I love them. I was surprised that yesterday, which would be like last week by the time everybody's hearing this, Wednesday episode came out. Good stuff.
Yeah, it was hilarious because they put 3 blackout mazes in a 6-minute fucking horn.
I heard you go another. Son of a bitch.
Not needed. Not needed. All right, brother. I appreciate it. Guys, make sure you like, subscribe, hit the button down there in that corner. We'll see you guys out there.
Bye.
Bye.